What? What's on there? What's what?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's something. Was there a rumble?
Good evening.
Oh, hi.
What
What are you guys doing
That
here?
sounded a little Gruish, didn't it? Good evening.
Are you trying to steal my thing?
Yeah, I am 100%.
Good evening. No, that's more like Dracula.
That's more like Dracula.
That is more
And
like
you're the one that's like wearing the outfit. I'm wearing the one for the
Oh,
movie
I am
tonight.
wearing-
You're
I-
wearing the one for the outfit.
I am. I'm wearing.
Good
is this from-
evening.
Is this from the first one? I think it's from the
I don't know.
Good
Michelle
evening.
Caldera, the Caldies. 916-49ER, Christine S.
Hello.
Kenneth Booth, Elvis Stooges,
Hello.
Ben, Allison,
Hello. Woohoo.
Jason. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another night of Grimm All Night. Basically, if you're old enough to remember USA Up All Night, yeah, we got it. We play movies just like USA Up All Night did. Sometimes a lot. Well, we've been playing some pretty good movies lately, and tonight is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, which we've actually played before, I think, in the past.
It's possible. It is possible.
But it's that good, and we've been thinking about it a lot lately. And we did laundry, and then this is the first shirt I pulled out of the laundry, and I was like, we got to do Elvira. So Elvira tonight. Hopefully, y'all have had a good week. 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks since we've done a live.
Oh yeah, because we were on the road last week.
And in fact, I think this is the last Grimm Up All Night that we're going to be doing here in LA because we're leaving for 2 months.
Good morning, Sharon.
We're leaving
Good
for 2
morning,
months.
Britain. Very early morning. Hello, guys, and Australia.
Mhm.
You sweet dears.
Oh man,
I'm looking at my tablet, which is right here.
it's all right. So we have some news. We got some big news. We're gonna make an announcement. You guys are going to find out what are the haunts that we are going to be visiting this Halloween season. I'm going to tell you the haunts, the list.
Thank you, hot nerd.
And it's going to be posted tomorrow on our social media. So if you're here tonight and it's in that area, then you're going to know where we're going to be. Well, not when, but you're going to know the haunts. What we have deemed the scariest haunts in the United States.
Oh, Joey's amazing
Dun, dun,
things.
dun, dun,
I'm the
dun.
blonde werewolf Tampa. Hollow Scream. Say hi. Hi.
Well, hello, Joey's amazing things. Right?
Hollow Scream.
So it's funny. Tampa's Hollow Scream is better than the Hollow Scream that's out here in California. Well, last year, the Busch Gardens here, it was their first ever Hollow Screams, and it was almost identical, like carbon copy to a year previously in Tampa. They did good.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of work, but it's coming along. We have been all right. I'm gonna get to the news in just a little bit. Let's just say hello to everybody here.
Hello there. Say hello there.
So tonight, my conventionalist, Michaela Giles, Michelle USA, Allison Bentley, Show Nuff,
hello Germany,
Shane, Joey, Spocky, Emily. Man, there's a lot of people here tonight. Who here is a Grimm Up All Night virgin? You've been here before.
I have.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Oh.
Who here is this your very first Grimm Up All Night watch party? We do things a little bit differently. We got to figure out who are the Grimm Up All Night virgins.
Oh, look at all you precious babies. Hello. So many new ones.
First watch parties. All right.
I think some of you are just saying so.
It's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Here is how this rolls. We do our watch parties a little bit different. Bloody Disgusting or Fangoria and Shudder, they have these watch parties and everything's on Twitter and they tweet how things go.
Thank you,
Jimmy Sasser, thank you. It's mine. Love watching. Well, we're glad you're here, Jimmy. Everybody else too.
Ooh, it's going by so fast.
We go live like this for the entire length of the watch party. We are going nowhere. If you want to watch the movie is free. Dan, the breaking news man. Hi, Michael and Jessica. I'm off work on the weekends now. I am back for the watch party. Woo! Well, that just means we got to switch our watch parties to Wednesday. I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding. Oh.
So that's go ahead.
Yeah, so like I said, we are here, the entire watch party. If you want to watch the movie, Joey, thank you.
Thank you, Joey.
The movie's free. It's pinned to the top of the chat. And it's also in the description of this video. It's free on Tubi.
Thank you, Cindy.
You might have the Blu-ray, the DVD, the Laserdisc. You might have it on streaming wherever. Pull it up. We're all going to watch it together in about 25 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Lance. It was a lot of fun. We'll talk about my transformation later when everybody gets settled in. I'm not answering any questions just right now since we're just getting started.
Yeah. So with that being said, you need 2 devices in order to watch this movie. Well, to do the watch party. 1 to watch us, 1 to watch the movie. Like a phone and a TV, or 2 TVs, 2 phones, a laptop.
2 tabs.
2 tabs open.
On your computer.
You can just say, screw the movie. It's Elvira, though. Why would you do that? And just hang out with us and then watch the movie later.
Thank you, Christina.
However you want to do it. It's that simple. But it's basically a hangout watch party. Thank you, Christina. Any questions about the Grimm Up All Night watch party and how it works? Any questions? Oh, yeah. Tubi, it is free. Depending on where you are in the country, in the world, it might not be available to you, and I'm sorry. You do not have to create an account. You can just watch it for free. And if you have popcorn in your house, it's free. Make a steak. If you're a vegetarian, eat some lettuce. Tubi is awesome.
The frog legs were delicious at Not Scary Farm. He didn't think so. I actually love frog legs. I've had them before many times. They're very good. He's creeped out. I don't blame him. It's not for everybody.
Okay, well, the thing that really freaked me out more than anything, at first I thought it was going to be a garnish. But the frog legs, the legs were sticking straight up in the air.
Yeah, they did include the bones.
You know what it reminded me of? The scene from Invaders from Mars, where the teacher eats the frog and it's like, and it freaked me out. I saw it and I was like, nope. Oh, yeah, get the movie ready.
It really does taste like chicken.
We're not going to watch it until 8:30 Pacific Standard Time.
No, not Prince Naveen.
8:08 now, so in about 20 minutes we're going to watch it.
Thank you, Joey.
Joey, thank you. So the Shadow 6671 says, Michael, I know you said this before, the Salt Sea video. What kind of camera did you use? We shoot everything with a Sony a7 III's. Basically, that camera sees in the dark. We shoot everything with it. If it's a minute long or an hour long. If you see it on our channel now, that's what we shoot everything with.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Hi, Trini.
Bill McCarran.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Billy from Philly. I'm back.
I like that.
Welcome. Thank you, BuzzChuck204. I sometimes I get so caught up in the editing, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I get there. Thank you, Sarah.
I've only had it for like 3, 4, 5 years.
No, we're not talking like Vampires All Night because it's not a vampire movie.
No.
All right. We got news. The first one being, some of you might have saw on Instagram that we were at Not Scary Farms media event last night. Was it last night?
No.
Days.
We did Disney yesterday.
Yeah. Our days fly by like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Half the time we don't know what day it is. I look at the calendar every single day and say, oh, today we're doing this. And then I go for it. Not Scary Farm, if you are in the Southern California area or you are coming to the Southern California area, they do not. Okay. Last year, it was our favorite Halloween activity to do in the Southern California area. And it's looking like it's going to be 1,000 times better.
It's a different experience, and I really like it because it reminds me of my childhood. But better.
Sadly, we're not going to be able to see it in full swing till the end of October, the last week of October.
So by the time we're going to make it through, all the scare actors are going to be real tired.
Yep.
That's
and
okay, though.
The reason being, we are leaving September 10th for 2 months. We're going to be filming a whole bunch of Halloween stuff. We are driving across the country, hitting up a couple different conventions. We're doing a meet and greet in Salem.
Mm-hmm.
And for all that information, follow us on our social media. We talk about it quite a bit, actually.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
But from now until then, we are filming in the area. The videos have been coming kind of slow lately, which should tell you that we're doing a lot of preparation for life on the road. We're going to get things ready here in the house for the road, organizing, contacting, rental cars, hotels. It's a lot. And it's going to be amazing. September 10th, we leave. September 11th, we shoot our first official on the road video. So like the 13th, September 13th, you should get that video. Joey's amazing things. Can you two guys howl to inspire my fellow werewolves?
Ow.
Ow.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ow.
Baby
We had to howl together.
Oh.
Thank
Ready?
you.
Ready?
No.
1, 2.
Go for it.
Ow. Ow.
We have been talking.
That's how I call him.
We have been talking about this haunt tour that we are going to be doing. And up until now, I pretty much talked with everybody personally, the owners of the haunts, and the ones that we are going to be visiting this year.
Happy Halloween, dear.
For behind the scenes. Basically, we're going into these haunts courtesy of the haunt owners. Thank you, BB. And they are turning on the lights. Some of them are going to see some lights off stuff, but this is going to be behind the scenes. I'm going to read you the list.
Ooh, list.
We're going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah, visiting a haunt known as Fear Factory. We are going to be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, doing a behind-the-scenes, lights-on tour, 13-gate haunted house. We're going to be in Archdale, North Carolina for Kersey Valley Spooky Woods. I had lost myself. Then we're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland for Bennett's Curse Haunted House. Then we're going to be in Cincinnati for the Dent Schoolhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Back to St. Louis for Creepy World.
Popcorn. Oh, I get it. Popcorn. Oh, thank you,
Marion Hughes.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. We're going to be in Lockport, Illinois for Hell's Gate. We are returning to Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Last time we were there, we did a lights on tour, and now we're going to turn the lights off and show you how they scare the heck out of you.
Expect me to scream, because I will.
Then we're going to Canton, Ohio for Factory of Terror. And then the Ulster Park, New York for Headless Horseman Haunted Attractions. And we're going to be hitting up a bunch of other crazy stuff happening. We got some big secrets, but those ones are definite big videos that are going to be happening.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time on the road, as well as in Salem, and then back down to Orlando, then back out this way.
We're actually passing on HHN Orlando this year.
Yeah.
Their prices went really high, man.
Well,
for out-of-state people.
Well,
if you're still in Florida, like, it's cheaper.
The price wasn't a deciding factor for us this year.
Well, I mean, we would have to get, like, the RIP stuff.
So Hollywood HHN and Orlando HHN, they do things completely different. They have completely different ticketing systems, different tickets, and they changed something. They changed it, and I'm not going to get into it, but we didn't want to do it once we figured out that they changed one of their tickets. So instead, we're going to be doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party while we're in town. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Which we haven't done in Orlando in quite some time. Plus, we're going to be doing Oogie Boogie Bash here on opening night as well as on Halloween night. It's packed.
It was like last year we had a HHN year, and this year we're having a Disney year.
Yeah. And we got a lot of stuff coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We got Danny Elfman. We're going to be doing we're going to his concert here at Hollywood Bowl.
Thank you, Beth. How?
A lot of stuff. Beth Ellen Howland. Thank you.
Thank you. See what I did there.
So Rachel's Adventures. These are going to be closed sets for filming.
Mm-hmm.
For the Dent Schoolhouse and other places like that, Creepy World. We're going to be there. We are going to be there on nights that aren't
open to the public.
Yeah.
So it's not like a meet and greet kind of an experience.
The ones that we are going to be there, but not a meet and greet, but we are going to be there during full show, is St. Louis. September 30th is Creepy World in St. Louis. October 2nd, Hell's Gate in Lockport, Illinois. We're going to be there during opening hours, like during actual hours. And we're also going to be at Headless Horseman on October 8th in Ulster Park during hours. So we're going to be filming behind the scenes, filming the haunt, as well as customer reactions and different interviews. So if you're there in those areas, those nights, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. On top of that, so what did HHN 22 change this year in a nutshell? RIP in Hollywood.
Oh, thank you, Beth.
Thank you, Beth Ellen. Thank you. RIP in Hollywood is they treat. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it.
They include a lot of stuff for the
HHN in Hollywood for RIP really go out of their way to make you, the person who's buying the RIP tour, they go out of their way to make sure you have a good night.
Hi, Shannon.
It's an amazing time. Orlando, when we did RIP last year, we were so let down from it that we asked for our money back.
Yeah. And like we didn't even get to a house by then. It was just the beginning of the evening.
It was so rushed. It was too much. And unless you want to go bar crawling with HHN in Orlando for RIP, don't do RIP.
And from what I've heard so far with HHN opening in Orlando already, it's chaos. Like they don't have enough workers. They have one person cooking and working the register at like the most popular food stands.
Hi, Jonathan.
You know, like the pizza fries or whatever, stuff like that. Like, man, like I've been seeing nothing but like really negative reviews online about like shortage of staff and things like that. I'm sure people are having good times too, of course, you know. But it gets crazy there because it's kind of like Florida is more almost like a party event, and people go there to like really party it up.
So we wanted to do HHN in Orlando. We really did. And that was the plan. And it was the plan. And they did refund our money last year. And they put us on this Unlimited Express. And then we found out. So they took away the Unlimited Express pass that allows you to go into the haunted houses pretty much as you want, which is perfectly fine. The lines in Orlando are 1,000 times worse.
Thank you, Nicholas.
And they charge so much more money in Orlando than they do here in Hollywood. Like in Hollywood, when you buy RIP, the price of admission to HHN comes with it. In Orlando, you have to buy RIP, then you also have to buy this, and then you also have to. It was insane.
Yeah.
So we were on the phone with them for so long that we got so frustrated. We said, you know what? Screw it. We did it last year. Let's just do Mickey's Not So Scary. So that's what happened. I have zero patience for. I don't demand things. I'm not like it needs to be done now. But whenever I'm surrounded by somebody or there's people in my life that drag their feet, I tend to just say, you know what? I don't have time for this. And then I move on to my next thing. Because that's how, like, I'm like a train track. Like each rung, I'm constantly moving. And if something stops my train, I have to get rid of that board and just keep moving. It's crazy. No dawdling. Exactly.
Thank you, Coogan. Yeah, someone was saying that in Orlando, they really do try to push you out through the houses really fast and it ruins the immersion. I think because Orlando is such a larger park, they get vast more numbers. And unfortunately they do it here too, you know, keep moving. But in Orlando, you almost feel it's kind of like
a
little aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure it'd be great. And I'm sure we'd have a great time. It's just...
We have before.
Yeah.
Even before COVID, when it was like in the heavy swing of it.
Yeah. And I doubt Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party hasn't changed really since we've seen it. But it's been a couple years, so we're decided to do that. We are doing HHN here, as well as a couple other theme parks across the country. So we got some secrets.
Yeah.
But, all right. Anything else?
As far as our plans go?
When will we be in Salem? My wife and I will be there in October. We will be doing a meet and greet in Salem, in the heart of Salem, on October 14th. And then as we get on the road, there's going to be some pop-ups. There might come a time, especially on the East Coast up in New England, where we're like, hey, we're going to be here doing this, but we shall see. But October 14th in Salem at a place called To Die With Your Boots On is where we're going to be doing an official meet and greet. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to talk too much about that just yet. We have some other news that we're working on. Official. Uh-huh. When are you in Orlando? I'm there for my summer holiday from the UK, the 27th October to November 9th. We are going to be at Spooky Empire in Orlando, Florida.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I think it's the weekend before that. Connie H. Wishing you a great trip. Take care. Be safe. Have fun. Well, thank you, Connie.
Alice, yes, of course. If you want to draw a picture of us in any kind of a likeness, please feel free. You don't have to get our permission to draw us. That's very sweet, though. Thank you so much.
October Wraith says, hey, man. Question mark. Are you guys driving? We drive everywhere. Next year, we're going to go to the UK. Obviously, we can't drive to the UK, so we're going to be taking a flight. We prefer, if we have a choice, to drive, no matter how long it takes. And that way, we can stop and film, and we can make changes however we see fit. And we get to see the country. We love driving the country.
Yeah, Ayatollah, they're really sweet there. We got to meet them last year when we went to Salem, and they're just like really, really nice people.
Who's that?
The folks at To Die With Your Boots On.
Amazing.
So they have two locations. Mm-hmm. We're going to be at the one near the Witches Square.
It's right. It's in the Witch Mall, pretty much, right on Essex Street.
Yeah. I've seen the question pop up a couple of times. We are doing the UK next year.
Yes.
We will be in the UK next year.
We don't have dates situated just yet. We've been building the trip, and
but around Halloween season, probably.
Yeah. Once this Halloween season ends, then we're gonna start making some big announcements and start viciously attacking those plans. Yeah. So get ready.
Yeah.
Hello. I've liked your YouTube channel relating to Halloween. Well, thank you, Merlin. Thank you.
I saw that someone, we have a few people here from Australia that Tubi's not working for them.
Okay.
There was someone who gave a suggestion in the chat, but I missed it. They were saying that there is another streamer that has it up, but maybe I'll say it again for you guys who are missing it.
Halloween never ends. You're right, Shannon. You're right. If you have time, swing by Sleepy Hollow, New York.
Sabrina.
We will be in Sleepy Hollow, Brian. Nothing set up for meet and greets, but we are going to be there filming again. Sabrina, like Jessica said, thank you. Happy Halloween. Boo.
We don't right now have any plans to visit Scotland or Ireland.
You better make it,
While
Jamaica.
we're in the UK. I would love to, but right now we kind of want to, when we travel abroad, we want to focus our attention on one area instead of spreading ourselves out. If we find that we have the time and have the open schedule, absolutely we'll go in and spread out and visit either Ireland or Scotland. But we would love to come back and do a full visit on Ireland and a full visit on Scotland. So we probably will not branch out on this visit.
There are YouTube content creators out there who go to a place and they turn on their cell phone or whatever, and they can knock out videos left and right because they just, and it's not good videos, it's not bad videos. They're just documenting them being there. Sometimes it takes quite some time for us to get a video out because we're trying to make something happen. Think of like little documentaries.
We would love to meet Bette Midler, of course, Dan.
Right.
And we do have plans to make it up to Washington.
Thank you, Dan.
We do have plans. It's just the timeline keeps shifting of when we want to visit.
Yeah. So, man, okay. Definitely not till spring, because by the time we get back, it's going to start getting wintry up there. So probably not till spring.
Hi, Karamina. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. What island are you from? I've been to a one called Vieques. I don't know if that is in the Caribbean or if it's in, I forget what it's called. I've been to Puerto Rico briefly. I got to go through Puerto Rico on my way to Vieques. I stayed there for a few days. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. The waters are probably the prettiest I've ever seen in person. Yeah, Galaxian Art. If you want to create fan art, you are more than welcome to. You do not need our permission to create fan art. Just keep it classy. Keep classy.
Keep it classy.
Classy. Class. I gotta turn sideways so you can see class.
We're doing great tonight, Ross. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
Exactly. Class.
It's funny. Anna says, y'all excited about Trick or Treat, the movie hitting theaters? No. I mean, yes.
Right. It's coming back out to theaters.
And no.
It said for the first time, which I'm confused. Did it not go through the theaters when it came out?
I don't know. I don't know if they're talking about, I'm guessing the original Trick or Treat movie.
I don't know. Thank you, David.
David, thank you. And I say no whenever things come to the movie theaters because we never have time to go to the movies.
Kyle says it did not.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
So we never get to go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
If we do, we're in town.
It's far and few in between.
And it's here in LA, but like for the next 2 months, anything that comes out in the movies, we're probably not going to see anything.
We're excited about Pearl.
When we're done, we go back to the hotel and we're editing and we're driving. So we always miss that stuff. We have
Jeff.
Hello. Thank you, Jeff.
Just started watching your wonderful channel a few weeks ago and quickly become one of my favorites. Hope you guys have fantastic content.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Since we travel so much and when we come home, we like to stay home as much as possible unless I'm out filming. We didn't go out and like buy the greatest system, but we have a really nice like TV setup, like a little home theater that we could just sit there and rent on demand stuff.
Spooky, yes.
Thank you, Christine.
We are very excited for Spooky Empire. It is huge. Where the convention center that they're having it in is massive, so it's going to be a little overwhelming, that's to say the least. But we're so excited to be there. Also in the air conditioning because it is Florida, and even though it's October, it's still like 80 degrees, 90 degrees. Thank you, Marie.
Thank you, Marie. A couple more minutes in 2 minutes. Okay, we have. Hold on.
Go ahead.
We have a couple more people, like 200 more people that are here now. Than I made the announcement. The link to tonight's movie. Do not watch it for another 2 minutes. We're all going to watch it together. The link to tonight's movie is pinned to the top of the chat, also in the description below. You can find it that way, or you can go to Tubi. It's for free on Tubi. Pull it up on a separate screen or on a separate tab, or pop in the DVD, the VHS, or the Laserdisc, or the coming on Blu-ray on 4K. I don't think yet.
Thank you, Jersey.
Thank you, Jersey. And just get it ready because we're going to watch it in just a little bit. Amazon Prime has it too, Michelle has said.
You don't have to wait for us. Yeah, if you feel like watching it in the background, just, as we're chatting, you don't have to wait for us to watch it together. That is really up to you.
Severo.
Thank you, Severo.
Thank you. We are not going to be at D23 next week. We are hitting the road on September 10th for 2 months.
Change your name. I feel like you changed your name.
Allison Bentley. That's a good question. What program do I edit with? I edit everything in Final Cut Pro. All right.
Is that a good thing, Thaddeus? Hopefully.
It is. What's that?
I look like his sister-in-law.
Yeah. It is 8:30 Pacific Standard Time here in Los Angeles, California, which means it is time for the movie. Does everybody know where the movie is? Does everybody have it queued up?
The time is now 8:30. Do you know where your children are?
Get it ready.
If you're our age, you'll get that.
There's Elvira. All right.
I'm old.
Got it. Good. Got it. Good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if I ever make it to Scotland, I'm absolutely going to the Still Game filming locations.
Hugo Boss 760. Hi, Michael Jessica. I stumbled upon your video where you two were at the Buddy Holly crash site and fell in love with your content ever since. Well, thank you, Hugo Boss. That's one heckins of a video to find us. So I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're here. Everybody who's here. We are in LA. All right, ready? The movie.
Ross, if we ever come to Scotland, I absolutely would like you to ask if I can meet the people from Still Game. I will lose my mind. I will lose it, I tell you.
All right. The movie is ready. Countdown.
Wee.
3,
Thank you, Penny.
2, 1, hit play. Now, there are going to be some advertisements. It is what it is. But we're all watching it at our own time, at our own pace. But if you want to try to link up to where we are, we used to give me a sec. We used to just yell out timestamp. We'll tell you where we're at.
You can tag me if you want, because I don't know who Diane Jennings is. I'm so sorry. I'm not up to date on the goings of Ireland at the moment. I did get an update on my my DNA results. I did one of those thingies, Strong with Norway, am I? Like, it shows you like where you're from in countries. And I love that they even split it up. I don't know why they did, because I'm basically from north, south, east, and west parts of all of Norway. And I believe it said I was from South Ireland. I'd have to look at it again. It had a cool name, but now I can't remember.
Munster.
It was Munster, Ireland. You're right.
Oh, one more thing. While the movie's playing, it has started. For everybody who's just coming in.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. Looking forward to the movie. The movie is playing, David. The link is in the description, or plug it in and watch it. If you guys want to help out the Grimm Life Collective in any way, shape, or form,
I really do.
It would be much appreciated. I always feel weird talking about this, but here it is. In the description of every single one of our videos, every video that we have has some really cool information in it. Obviously, it tells you about the video that you're going to watch, some pertinent links, but it also has things where you can order a personalized video message. You can help out via PayPal or anything like that. We also have a store where we sell official merchandise, t-shirts, prints, stickers, pins. It is closed right now because we're sold out on a lot of things and we are leaving. Yeah. It will open back up at the end of November. Everything will be back in stock. But some people have been doing this wonderful thing called Super Chat. All of this goes 100% into the travels and bringing you guys these videos, because this is what we do full time now. All right. But don't feel like you have to. You guys just hanging out here, you guys just watching the videos does more than you can ever imagine. Yeah.
Boobies. Boobies. I see boobies. Which is really the whole entire movie. Yeah, I like this one. Where did I live when I lived in South City? I was born and raised in St. Charles, but I lived in South City, South Grand area. There's a lot of different
2 minutes and 3 minutes and 10 seconds, actually. 3 minutes, 10 seconds is our timestamp. That was quick. I've been seeing photos of people like sharing, or if you have Grimm Life merchandise, if you have stickers, or if you have t-shirts or pins, take your picture and tag us in.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
People have actually started making, cutting into crop tops because of the summer heat. So we have this Grimm Life crop tops out there. Not by us, they're made that way. And speaking of, I'm gonna talk about this. We had to make an announcement about there's a fan page for Grimm Life Collective on Facebook. A fan page. We did not start the fan page. We do not run the fan page. I personally am not part of the fan page, only because my social media is just too insane, and I'm constantly doing other things.
Well, we also don't want to hall monitor a fan group, right? It's somebody created it out of interest, and we thought that was really sweet, but I don't want to,
if
we're not moderators or anything like that, is what we're trying to say.
So if you watch this and you go to the fan page to try to contact us, we are not on that. go to the actual Facebook page for Grimm Life Collective. I made a post, a comment about some stupid company from overseas or something that was selling like counterfeit T-shirts.
Oh, it was a completely fake website. Yeah. The whole thing was fake.
And somebody posted it on the Facebook page, and we started getting on the Facebook fan page, and we started getting all these different messages about different people, from different people saying, "What the heck are you guys part of this?"
Fan group, though.
And there's a lot of drama over on the fan page. It just is. I made a comment, and people assumed that it was the fan page selling the fake shirts or trying. That was not them.
It was posted there by a fake profile.
But I also made a comment in that original post that,
thank you, Paul.
There are people that belong to the page, that are part of that page, that people would come on and try to talk to us like we were there, and it just got really, really messy. So we're not a part of that. I'm just going to say that.
If you see a fan page and you go to say hello to us there, we're not a part of it, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
We have an official Grimm Life Collective page on Facebook, and that's where you can say hi.
There's always drama. And I made the choice to make the post because some people were getting nasty responses on that page whenever they started saying, "Hey, Michael and Jessica are not a part of this." And if you were on that fan page and you had an unpleasant experience, just know that we were not behind it.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say that. I'm going to leave it at that. You are amazing, Fern.
Hey, Ross. My Scottish Ross. If you could do me a favor and find me on Instagram under Witchy Dame, I'll type it out. And so I can keep in contact with you in case we ever do visit, because I have no way to contact anybody from here. But by the way, this is my Instagram handle, Witchy Dame. And Witchy Dame over everything. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatnot. Because if we ever do visit Scotland, I have no way of reaching out. We actually cannot see anybody's contact information from the chat here.
Bob,
thank you, Bob. Thank you,
sweetheart. You better be at Spooky.
Dude, you better.
Empire. If not,
whom else am I going to scream
heckins
Bob
to
at?
pay.
Bad.
Oh, I didn't tell you this. I went to
I'm choking on
Target
popcorn.
today, and like three people recognized me at Target.
Oh,
they came up and said hi to me.
You went by yourself. Thank you for taking
Lori
G. I'm a
G.
big Elvira fan, and Jessica, what an incredible vampire. Trust me. Thank you so much. It was so much fun.
We love Austin.
It was amazing.
But yeah, some people recognized me in Target today, and I was like, it completely caught me off guard because I'm like walking around with like food and like doing some food shopping.
When will we be on Creature Features next?
Oh yeah. So Dan the Breaking Newsman says, when will you be on Creature Features again? We were just up there filming with Creature Features. And
hi Russia. Hi Max.
The exact date that we're going to be on Creature Features. Oh man.
Diane After Dark. Okay, I'll look that up. Diane After Dark.
I'll have to find out and post it because I don't have it here in my notes. Oh, yeah, timestamp. It's just started. We got the title screen. We are looking at
not on Instagram.
8 minutes and 35 seconds. 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Oh. Also, another big piece of news. I'm not going to get into what happened, but I'm just going to state what happened. One of the reasons that we went up to Northern California is because we got invited to tour a private behind-the-scenes tour of Stu's house from Scream. The Scream house. Spawners, thank you. Image Comics. When we did our Scream filming location video, one of the places that we couldn't show was Stu's house. They didn't want to be a part of it. Well, they reached out to us and said, "Hey, we want you to be a part of it." So we went up there, and right in the middle of our tour, the homeowners decided they did not want to do these tours anymore. Like, pull the plug.
Broke our heart.
Even before we can turn on the cameras, pull the plug and said, these are happening no more. Get off our property. We did nothing wrong. The people who run Scream House tours did absolutely nothing wrong.
They were phenomenal.
We still talk to them. We're friendly with them. But the house pulled the plug. People had to get refunded. There's all kinds of things that are going to be happening. We were there when it happened, and we had to get off property, and it was so freaking heartbreaking.
Roxanne! I joined your group, and inside info on Instagram for super badges. That's legit, right?
Yes.
That's what legit, right? It was $5 a month.
Yes, Roxanne. It is legit. And when we did the Willow post, we did I don't know if you saw that, but we did a Willow post for subscription only on Instagram. There are going to be more coming. Brooklyn's finest. Me and my girl are dressing up like the Grimm Life for Halloween.
Well, you got to have glasses. And she has to get the spray and green hair or a wig, or if she already has green hair, she's working it.
And my biggest tip for you have to talk a lot with your hands.
I always wear a hat.
Talk a lot with your hands.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know how it would be obvious.
I'm going to say this.
Wear something that says baby cool, but we don't have anything that says baby cool.
If you and your partner anybody decide to dress up
Corey, under my butt.
For Halloween as me and Baby Ghoul, or Baby Ghoul and I, and tag us in your photos, like really gonna be us. We're gonna send you some stickers. We're gonna send you a sticker pack, some Grimm Life, a scare package, if you will. But you got to do it. You got to tag us in it.
That they channel me sometimes by picking up certain purses or clothing and things like that. Yeah, and it's very sweet. You guys are awesome. Oh man, I really got a piece of kernel just lodged in my gums.
Hey, look, the Warner Brothers backlot.
Oh yeah,
it's the church, the same church.
It really is.
So the church that you see in the little square that you just saw right there in the movie while the credits rolling, that church is the same church that the Frog Brothers run into in the movie The Lost Boys to get some holy water. The bar that you see also in there is the same bar from the TV show Shameless, and it's also the same square where they filmed Monster Squad. A bunch of other crazy stuff that was filmed there too.
My hair
Pee-wee's
color
Big Adventure
is called Electric Lizard.
I should do a Grimm costume contest. I like that. Yeah.
Maybe one of these days.
And we are going to be giving something the old go. We get asked all the time to do a podcast. It's something we've been talking about for years. And we get asked to this day, at least once a day. We've been talking about, let's start it. We're going to start it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're still working out the details, but we are going to give it a good go. I can't promise it's going to be good, but it's going to be a lot of like behind the scenes stories about some of the places that we go to, as well as some other things that we want to cover.
Maybe even discussing some of our past videos.
Yeah.
So we're going to film it as a digital episode, but the audio will be uploaded also as a podcast.
Yeah.
So you can get both.
It's going to be called It's a Grimm Life. And
get it.
Yeah,
get
right.
It.
And the funny thing about this, because we're traveling and we're going to be back right around like mid-November, the first episode we're planning on having up on Christmas Eve.
November, Jameson. November.
What's that?
When will shirts be available?
Yeah, shirts will be up by the end of November.
We're picking them up in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's where our printer is, and we're coming through that way anyway. So we have a big order we're going to be picking up.
We'll talk about it in just a minute, Shannon. So It's a Grimm Life podcast is going to be coming this Christmas, the first episode. not really. We're still trying to figure it out. We have a couple friends that do podcasts, and we're not really sure. Some people film it right away, and then other people film like 12 or whatever, and they upload them. We're probably going to do it real time and just kind of like, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. It's going to be kooky. It's going to be weird. It's going to be whatever, but it's going to be fun. And we're going to start. Right now, our Patreon is a bit of a like a tip jar kind of thing. We're going to resurrect the Patreon page for it and really
best we can.
Really fuse the podcast into that as well. There's so much stuff. And constantly trying to do things and try this out, try that out, see what this does, see what that does. YouTube channel is always going to be a YouTube channel. It's always going to be here. Shannon asked about the subscription for Instagram. Instagram started doing this wonderful thing where you can become a subscriber to Instagram.
Dan.
Which is weird. Thank you,
Dan.
Hi,
Michael and Jasmine. My girlfriend love watching your channel, especially your filming locations. Her favorite is Pet Cemetery. She's also from Maine. Oh, has she ever made the trek?
It's a trek.
You'll have to now.
It's a trek.
You'll have to do it now.
The Instagram subscription, I think it's like $5 a month. You can choose to do it every month or just once. And what we started doing is you get posts that are only available to you. So there's like 30,000 people on the Grimm Life Collective Instagram page, and we post, but then there's also posts for subscribers only. And there's a chat only for subscribers. And it's kind of like this, but only for subscribers. We're trying a bunch of little things. And it's like a no commitment monthly thing. I don't know, it's bizarre.
I'm also
What? For your Instagram?
Yeah, I'm tagged in all of Michael's posts. So if you look at if you touch the image and see who's tagged, I'm tagged in everything. You'll find me.
Well, we were just talking about the Grimm Life Instagram, and then you posted the Witchy Dame Instagram, which I know I saw somebody asking about it. But what I'm talking about is the Grimm Life Collective Instagram page is where the subscription stuff is. Yeah, and it's this thing that Instagram made available to us, and we're just trying it out, see how it goes. The live dinner was phenomenal. Oh yeah,
it was crazy, man.
We got these things here.
Matthew Brown, will you guys ever get another hearse? You know, we would love to get another hearse, but with the price of gas right now, I don't think that's really.
I don't want another hearse. I don't.
They were pretty. It was a ride. The one that we had it purred, but yeah.
They're pretty. I don't want another one. I can't see us driving around LA in a hearse and have it remain pristine. It is a gas guzzler. We are in the process. Well, we're waiting for our Tesla to be delivered. It's been like a year, and we're just kind of driving around this. You saw we drive a Scion XB, but we're going electric. And when we leave town, we get a rental car. But when we're in town, we're staying electric.
The one in Texas, Lenore? Lenore was a worker at the Ripley's Haunted Adventure. They just closed that, didn't they? Or is it still open for a while?
I think it's open till Halloween, and then we gotta go. Timestamp.
And then they're shutting it down. That sucks.
16 minutes and 50 seconds. 1650. Well, don't get me wrong. Driving the hearse would be awesome. There are a few different hearse drivers here in LA, and we're good. We love them. We had ours.
It would have to be a vintage one.
But I don't want it.
They're a lot of trouble. We had a lot of trouble with ours. I don't know if electricity is restricted here. They keep suggesting that you turn it off or turn off your AC during certain periods.
Between
which makes
4
sense.
and 9.
Like when you're not home.
To prevent rolling blackouts.
Yeah. Which makes sense. But
hello, Brittany.
We did say Tesla.
Yeah.
Personal preference. Don't have to agree with it, but we all have our personal preferences.
Is Tesla going to make it hers? It's crazy because there's so many
you never know.
Most of the public transportation here in LA is electric as well. We've noticed that. But yeah, we're jumping on the we're going full electric. The Helmet got totaled out because of some doofuses here in LA when we first moved here. Tesla hearse. Can you imagine? 6 Feet Under is amazing.
We do like that one, yeah. Cool. Good deal.
Yeah, the heat's nuts. Joy Division or the Doors?
It's
How
been like
dare you, dumpster
107
dog?
here.
That dumpster dog, that was a dumpster question.
Oh, hey, Ace.
Kidding.
Hi, hon.
Ace Cunnings, oh my God.
Hi.
Ace.
I know that face.
Well, hopefully you're still doing the magic, man. Hi, guys. Miss you guys in the parks. Ace Cunnings used to work at Walt Disney World, and he worked in the firehouse, and the man could do some magic, and he was a lot of fun. What's that? Not for everybody.
Oh, California. Any state. Yeah. We've lived all over the United States. Hello, South Africa.
And dumpster dog, I was just joking about your question being a dumpster question. I would say, what was the question?
It's no different living here than any other state I've lived in. I don't get people.
Joy Division of the Doors. They're both great.
Extreme preferences, but hey, I've lived all over the United States, and it's just really never been any different living anywhere, honestly. I don't have a skincare routine.
She does.
I'm so sorry. I don't.
No, she does not. George S.
Satan.
Hell Satan and Hell Vampire Jessica. That was awesome. All right. Let's talk about the green hair vampire in the room. So, baby girl.
Yes.
What was your favorite part? Because I didn't talk about this on camera. What was your favorite? 2 questions.
Okay.
I will start with the first one. What was your favorite part about getting made into a vampire? Your favorite part of that day?
Honestly, I love it when anyone plays with my hair. So having my hair done by Nicole was like such a treat, and having my makeup and prosthetics done by Sydney, it was all an amazing experience. But I really loved when we were gluing on the prosthetic, because you expect it to feel a certain way, right? And it didn't. And it was so light, and she was so good. Hi, Argentina. Her skill level was extremely impressive. Like, I was really blown away.
Have a good night, Gonk.
It really was Pasadena. It was blockbuster level quality makeup that she did on me, and it was such an honor. Applying the makeup, the prosthetics, and everything, including hair, took roughly about 6 hours of all 3 of us sitting nonstop. We never took a break. We never slowed down. We just kept banging it out. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. Late, but here. You're here. That's all that matters, my friend.
We took some pictures, and we did a little walk around, and then it was time to take it off. So 6 hours of work for about maybe a full hour out of the chair, when I was just walking around in character doing photographs and having people look at it up close and things like that. And then they took it off, which only took, I'm going to say, maybe 30 minutes to get all of it off.
And so it happened.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't happen that quickly, it happened very quickly. Meaning the time that, like,
a chore.
When it was done and all the photo shoots and everything, I really wish that we would have, plus it was really hot, you would have died. But I wish we would have walked outside and walked up and down the street in Burbank, because it was right in the major shopping area. So people can get pictures or interact and stuff like that. I'm hoping.
I would volunteer to have my makeup done at
Yes, we will be down in San Diego in the future, not until probably December. I'm hoping that we can do something like this again with other special effects makeup schools.
Yeah.
And if we do, we have to go somewhere, to a public place, and walk around and get different photos, and so I think it'd be fun.
I think the only reason that we didn't do that is that they have specific products that remove professional grade makeup. So if I went home in that and tried to get it off myself, I could have severely damaged my skin. So once everything was done, it would have been cruel, in their words, to leave me in this makeup unattended to fend for myself.
Well, I'm not saying we would go home. I'm just saying that we would walk out and walk up and down and then come back in.
No, someone was saying, going to Walmart afterwards or, things like that.
Roger Champlin.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you.
Someone actually asked a question in the last one. I didn't. I just said thank you. Any plans to come to San Diego from Hugo? Oh, did you? Sorry.
I did.
I wasn't listening.
So there were, Zo Crew. There were more makeup interviews. We talked to quite a few different people, and I filmed quite a bit. And I'm so particular about the way the videos move.
Just the flow.
The flow of it. And there was quite a few interviews that we did that I felt really bad not putting in there, but I felt like if I put them in there, they just didn't really be a part of it. And Gil, who was the director of education, he was awesome. We did quite a big interview with him too. And then Sydney and Nicole, the two ladies who were working on her, they had to be in there. But for the most part, it was just, that's what we did all day long. What you saw was
I didn't see Michael all day.
Watch people get made and then photograph them. So that video is exactly how that day planned out. We were there from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Everybody who is having issues, it's not on our end, unfortunately. So what you have to do is to exit out of the chat and come back in, close the chat browser and all that, and then come back in. Yeah, or hit refresh. But for me, it always works to just simply close it and then come back in.
Will you ever do the filming locations of Mistress of the Dark, Elvira? Yes and no. Pretty much all of the filming locations to this movie were on a back lot. And you really can't go onto the back lots and go, I'm just going to do the locations to this movie. So it can be done, but not as easily done. Tramp stamp request. Dan, the breaking news man. 25 minutes and 25 seconds. 25. 2W2600 yen. Big hello from Pittsburgh area. Well, hello, Pittsburgh. We're going to be all up in you in September at some point. Keith. Adam Lou is awesome. I'm glad you found us through him.
Annyeonghaseyo.
Joey, thank you. Hype.
Thank you, Joey.
I love the crazy little
the little avatars.
Right? That's a hippo, right? A hype hippo? I don't know.
Seems like a lot of people are having issues, but there's no issues on our end. So the only thing that you can do, because it's probably a YouTube issue, is to hit the refresh. That works for most people, or close the whatever you're watching on and then just come back in.
So, Michelle, we did not see Elvis yet. We did see that it is now on HBO Max. Is that what it's called? It used to be called HBO Go, right? But HBO Max, it is on there, so I'm going to watch it tonight.
Thank you,
If I could give more money, I would. Who is the coolest famous person you've ever met? Just wondering. Ross, first and foremost, thank you. And don't ever feel like you need to give anything.
Never,
Always take care of yourself and family first. But thank you. The coolest celebrity that I have ever met, that I found coolest. Man, there's a lot.
You've met more people than I have.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. It's hard to choose. It's really hard to choose. And the funny thing about it is some of the celebrities that we've met have become friends since we moved out here and started doing this. But I always go back to
thank you,
Alexandra Jones. Thank you. Shoot. What would mine be?
I don't know. You neither one of us get a lot of.
I'm gonna go a little nostalgic here.
More. The AU is throwing me off. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Hello, guys. I met Elvira multiple times at LA Kamikaze Expo. Had her sign my tattoo. Have you met her yet? We have. We actually have a massive coffin cardboard.
I'm gonna say Tim Curry.
Right there.
Tim Curry, Rondo. I was gonna say Tim Curry.
Curry was mind blowing. It was so brief. I wish we could have had more time, but he said
Tim
I look
Curry.
like fire.
For me, it's like the classics, right?
Life.
So Tim Curry,
Savini,
Savini. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. Good question though, but hard to answer. My gosh.
I will not film the Arch. I am born and raised, grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, and I have never set foot in the Arch, and I'm never going to set foot in the Arch. I'm so sorry, but no. He might do it. Probably not. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you very much. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Yeah, me and Heights.
We have not met Rick Baker. Want to.
Yeah, that would be wow.
David Bowie would be amazing modeling. That's awesome.
Spooky Fox Mulder.
So
the truth is out there.
So here's another little thing.
Thank you, sweetheart.
When we talk about movie magic, you ready for this? Gonk. In Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. The dog. You have seen Gonk, Elvira's dog, in a couple other famous movies.
Oh, like what?
She was, even though she's a Bichon Frise, she played a pink poodle in Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's running out of the pet store. You can see a pink poodle. That's the same dog. It's Elvira's dog. And you can also see the same dog in the movie Silence of the Lambs.
We did get to meet Clive Barker briefly as well. I wish it would have been on better terms. It was at a convention during the height of COVID. So there's a lot of distance.
And the burbs.
And everything like that, yeah. So that was also an amazing, like, once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity thing, you know.
And Batman, you're right. I will say this, like, we moved to, there she is. We moved to LA because of a love for movies, but since we've moved here, love for movies have grown 1,000 times over. Whenever you start to realize
a little bit is like,
and then when you start like realizing that they use the same things for everything, it's kind of cool.
I didn't realize that, like, because we're watching the television, it keeps like flashing colors behind us on the wall because the wall's white. Yeah. No, we didn't meet up and hang out. Aw, thank you, Ross.
My dad was in the RAF and met the comedian that was Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
but I can't remember his name. Robin Williams. Man, I spaced too. Thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind. Have a good night, Hugo Boss. I love the video where you went to my favorite
Williams.
1931 Frankenstein, where he was with the little girl. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Jason. I'm actually planning another big video out there in that area. And it's man, we only have a couple of days before we hit the road, so it's probably going to be happening when we get back, because I don't want to walk out into the wilderness in this kind of heat. It kind of sucks. So
it's
wait
so
for it to cool down a little
on
bit.
the average, I think it's like 90 degrees up to 100 degrees right now. I know it's as hot in other places too, but man, we moved away from Florida on purpose, and it followed us here. Area 51 wasn't as harsh as I was expecting.
The heat-wise.
Yeah, I mean, it was really intense. It was very difficult to film in because the cameras kept overheating every 5 minutes. And we'd have to stop, get in the car, turn on the AC in the car, and hold the camera and your phone in front of it so it stops overheating. So that was an experience. But being out in the heat, while it was intense, I expected it to be worse. So I guess it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, but I was really expecting the worst of the worst of the worst. And Las Vegas for me so far, I think, or where were we? It was like 110 or something like that. It was still in California. It was on the way home. Man.
So
I have not met Bruce Campbell, but he has.
Yeah. So Halloween Ends. We probably will see that one in the movie because we have to inside the theater.
Yeah.
I am excited about it. People keep asking if we think Michael's gonna die or Jamie's gonna die or Michael's gonna what's gonna happen. I think that
I have no idea. No clue.
well, okay.
Not even a little bit.
I try not really hard not to like think or get caught up in those things.
Same. I just want to have it presented to me as it's meant to be.
Yeah. John Carpenter recently in an interview said something that I wasn't too happy with, to be honest.
Oh no, I hate when you read something by accident.
Well, it wasn't about the movies. I'm not gonna kind of paraphrasing it, I guess you should say. This is not quote for quote.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he has no idea. It basically said this. He said he has no idea if there's going to be another Halloween movie. He made the first one, and that's all that
Ross.
He cares about. The rest is just a paycheck to him. And I was like, I'm sorry, say what, my friend? Say what? And like, it was...
How dare he?
Yeah.
Spider Baby was great.
It kind of caught me off guard, like caught the wind out of me, because I get it. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you, Korean cardboard. Thank you, sweetheart.
But
I don't know how to say thank you. I just know how to say hi. And then say
at least he's honest.
Thank you, Alexandra.
Right? Thank you, Korean, and thank you, Alexandra. At least he's honest, but it hurt when he said that.
Yeah, we met another like really big actor who prominently does voice acting, especially in like a lot of Disney roles. And when we met him, we kind of asked him, what's one of your big favorite moments? Because you have a massive career. And he was like, nothing. Or like, not even like meeting some of your co-stars on some of the movies you've been in, right? Other really big names. And he was like, no, it's just a paycheck to me. I go to work, I do my job, I come home. That's it. Nothing special. And we're like, just to hear those words, it was nothing special. His entire 70-year career, these massive blockbuster movies, nothing special. It's just a paycheck. It's just my job. Like, fuck. Wow. Kills you a
Alexandra
little bit.
Jones, thank you.
Dear.
Oscar, I'll say his name.
I don't remember his name.
John
I would.
Trachtenberg, the guy from
Cheers.
From Cheers. We met him at a convention.
Toy Story.
In Orlando. He was in Star Wars. He was in like voice Disney movies. He was in so many freaking things in Cheers. Mm-hmm. And we went up to him and we asked him and we were like, hey, I would like to do a Grimm interview. And he's like, oh, what's that? And I said, what's one question? He's like, all right, what's the question? Very like straightforward, talking behind a mustache. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, in your career, do you have a moment that you look back on and you went, man, I can't believe I was a part of that? And he goes, no, I was only in it for the paycheck.
That's Paul Sebastian.
And I went, what?
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least he's honest.
We tried to coax him a little bit more, and he was just like, just my job. Yeah. Really, because I've been hearing
Rastenberger, that's his name.
I've been hearing his voice
or whatever
played in characters on TV since I was a little girl. So my whole 40 years, I know that man's name, and I know, well, not his name, but his face and his voice. You can pinpoint him very easy, and it's just like,
good night, David.
Dang, man.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, it's like as fans of the movies, we have a completely different mindset. Here's something to think about, right?
And it's okay if it's just a job, but to not have any cool experiences out of 70 years.
Think about your favorite movie of all time. Your favorite movie, all right? The one that you've watched so many times that you love more than anything. This movie inside and out. A lot of times when you ask the director or the actors that were a part of that movie where it was filmed, sometimes they don't even remember even making it.
It's true, because they do so much and they're constantly doing something.
And at the time, they had no idea that it was going to become a classic or people would love it. It was just a job, a paycheck to them.
I think some people do blank occasionally too, because there's so much they've done. I mean, they got to memorize entire scripts from every movie they've ever done and all these scenes and stuff, right? And There's a lot to making movies, and I don't blame people for getting forgetful. I sure as hell do, and I'm not even doing them.
But John Carpenter and David Lynch are my two favorite directors. And no matter what that man says, I don't care. I still love the movies he puts out.
Yeah.
And still the movies that he's behind.
Yeah.
But I wish that I did not read that article. But it is what it is.
We will be, yes, Alice, we'll be at CreepyCon in February.
Yes.
Yes, we will be there for the whole weekend.
Nathan found our channel because of the
fog.
fog.
Your birthday, I will absolutely give you hugs and say happy birthday. I would love to do that. What was I going to say? Oh, I think we may have talked about this before. I kind of don't remember. We didn't have a pleasant experience with Billy Zane, and I've been a huge fan of him for so long, and I was so excited. Man, I was just so excited, and he broke my little heart. But you know what? I still hold out faith that maybe the next time we meet, it'll be a positive experience because I'm not giving up on him.
So here's the trick.
He has an artist ego.
Here's the trick with Billy Zane, right?
Flattery.
Here's the trick with Billy Zane. If you go to a convention, Billy Zane likes to wear these berets, right? Like these hats. If the hat is tilting to the right, stay away. If he's head is tilting to the left,
he was a kind of a
go and say hi to him.
Yeah, he was not very pleasant.
But
his signature could have been much better than what was given, considering it cost over $100.
Hey, can we be friends, Alexandra? Well, we are friends. You guys are like family to us, Alexandra. Thank you. Now, much respect to Billy Zane as an actor, as an artist, as a person who puts himself out there. It takes a lot to do what actors do. It takes a lot to go to conventions and appear and sign autographs and put on and to be in that mindset. All right. When we met Billy Zane, as far as I'm concerned, he ruined our poster. We paid him like almost $100 for him to ruin our poster.
It was like $120.
I was so pissed. When he signed it, and he pushed it across the table to us, I almost pushed it back and said, "You keep it." That's how pissed off I was. And there was a trash can right next to his table. It almost went into the trash can so he could see it. But we kept it because it was close to $100.
Yeah.
Next time we meet, who knows? He might watch this video and he might be like, "These guys, if they ever come near my table again, kick them in the shins." That's fine.
If he kicks me in the shins, I'm taking him down.
But
I will drop.
But again, much respect to him. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Christian,
like I said, I hope that the next meeting will be better. Because you never know when you're catching somebody. I have my bad moods too. We're
not going to kick Billy Zane.
No, I'm not going to kick him.
No, I just don't want people to go, "Wait, Grimm Life said they're going to kick Billy Zane." No.
I still really love him, and I still love his work, and I still get excited when I see him make like small appearances because he had an appearance on The Boys, which I freaking love, and I thought it was amazing. But I just hope the next time that I meet him that it goes better.
Yeah.
That's all.
It was a Demon Knight poster. A Demon Knight poster.
Yes.
Kane Hodder was phenomenal. Kane Hodder has that face where he's like, "I'm going to kick your ass and you're going to freaking like it, man."
Yeah.
That's Kane Hodder. But when we sat down with him and did that little interview at Spooky Empire in Florida a couple months ago, sweet as can be. Damn.
A lot of people are, but doing these conventions, let me tell you, I get exhausted by the end of when we do the conventions. I need like a whole week to rest up. They take a lot out of you. So, these are people who are older than us and they've been doing these conventions longer and they might be getting tired easier. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't having a great day. Maybe his health wasn't great. Maybe he just was not getting great vibes. Who knows?
We were at a convention with Derek Mears. I think it was Derek Mears and Michael Bailey Smith were at the same. They put them both together, which is funny because they both have no hair. They're like cue balls on top. And they were like right next to each other. Sadly, we couldn't get away to go talk to either one of them. And Michael Bailey Smith, he was Super Freddy.
Christina. Oh, Christina. She says, "Are you planning to meet the Twin Peaks cast in Florida?"
You gonna? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna do our damnedest. Yeah, that's a big one for us. I think it's. Yeah, I agree. He shouldn't have ruined the poster. You know, he did one of those like scribble signatures.
And then across the table.
And we saw signatures from the same day from other people, and it looked amazing. You know, like really
41 minutes and 45 seconds.
Hit a little hard on it, but these were also ones that he was that people were getting personalized, and I asked for it not to be personalized because it was kind of a poster for the both of us. And normally we would put like the Grimm life, but I just wanted it signed because I love the way the poster looked. And so I asked for no personalization, just your signature. And I think some people think that you're going to like flip it, so they kind of sign it ugly on purpose, is a rumor that we've heard, but I don't know how true that is.
No.
If I had it readily available to show you, I would show you, but I don't have it next to me, and I'm not going to go dig it. It's put away, you know. Otherwise, I would show you as an example. But I don't think we're.
Well, we had John Cassier sign it, who voiced the Crypt Keeper as well.
I don't think we're imagining things.
Yeah.
Even our friends who were watching the experience, and the lady who was working his table was kind of like, she didn't know what to do with herself. She felt very awkward after our encounter. You could tell by like the way she was.
I should post it on Instagram and tag him in it. Right, MB1 Bumper said I'd be irate if someone did that to my Devil's Rejects poster. Any time somebody comes up to our table to say hello and I love what you do or thank you, we are beyond thankful. And I will sit there for 10 minutes just to talk to you. And I will take my time to sign. We have 5 pictures at our table, and we sign each picture differently with different pens and different angles because it looks best on that photo. And we care that much. And so I don't know. Anywho, thank you.
It's all good. I mean, it's not, but you know,
we have met from Back to the Future cast, Christopher Lloyd. We had him. It's funny. We went to a convention that had 3 members from Back to the Future, and there was thousands of people there with Back to the Future stuff, and we had Christopher Lloyd sign our Addams Family poster.
Oh, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we love Back to the Future. Don't get me wrong, gorgeous. But Addams Family was our childhood, so he signed that.
Yeah, we just need one signature.
Well,
one that you can get.
Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then cousin It teaches over in Santa Monica. So we have to go see him some point. I'll show up at his class and I'll be like, I'm not here for class. Could you please sign this? Here's $50. Something, right? You know what? That'd be kind of fun. We could do a video on that. Tracking down John Franklin. Sweet. I think his name is John Franklin.
I couldn't help myself. Before I knew what I was doing, I blew him a kiss. And he was like...
Yeah. Well, Christopher Lloyd also signed a picture of Who Framed Roger Rabbit for her.
I got both of them to sign it. Yeah, that was a big deal for me. Thank you, Alexandra.
Alexandra, thank you. Keep it up. You keep it up.
Yeah, we're gonna be bringing our poster to Orlando for Christina to sign it too.
Hopefully,
we
she doesn't
with several
cancel.
Posters. Yeah, she did when she was up in California, but hopefully not this time. Oh, that's cool.
Well, we also had the guy who voiced Roger Rabbit sign it too. All right, so you ready for this? You ready for this? Small world. Do. Welcome to the small world of Hollywood. All right. The guy who voiced Roger Rabbit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit was also Dr. King in the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, seen it with V. We will have our 8x10s at CreepyCon to sign. Yeah, we have a full table of merchandise when we do conventions. We'll have like all of our art. We have ones that we take to conventions that we don't even have on the website.
Yeah.
That you can buy.
We have new stuff. We made some changes. There's some cool stuff coming.
Korean cardboard. We're not really accepting items to sign and mail back right now. Only because the only thing we really feel comfortable signing is the 8x10 pictures, and we sell those on the website. So, I'm not sure about what item. We've tried to sign shirts for people, and it just did not work. So we're definitely not doing that anymore. It completely ruined the shirt. And I tried like 5 different markers, and I went out and bought stuff. We really tried to make it work, and it didn't. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, hon.
So, Shloki, we almost went to the mystery spot. I've been to the mystery spot, and we debated going to the mystery spot, but then we decided to do something else, which was true crime, and we were getting ready to do it, and we said, wait a second.
Gary King, yes, he does.
Let's try. So we have something up our sleeves. We're all okay. I don't like just going to a place and going, let's just film it and run. I like to try to make an experience for us and for you guys. So we have something very, very special planned for our next visit up that way. Thank you, Joey.
Thank you, Michelle. It's things happen. I don't know. I don't want to say anything negative about him. I still hold out Billy Zane still. I still have hope that our next meeting will be pleasant.
He's an amazing artist, if you didn't know that.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't care for his art. At least the ones I've seen. I'm sure he's done things that I would actually like very much. I like his acting quite a lot, actually. But I kind of don't even remember what his art looks like. If I'm being honest, if I'm being quite honest, I don't.
The next con we will be at is going to be Spooky Empire in Orlando, Florida.
Thank you,
then in
Sean.
November, we're going to be in Chicago at Days of the Dead. Thank you, Sean. Sean.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. First experience for them, I think.
So, Korean cardboard.
Yeah, they don't... Halloween is really only huge here in America. I know it has spread to other countries, but they don't have celebrations there. Some places are starting to a little bit have their own new celebrations, kind of like how they've adapted
Days of
Christmas,
the Dead horror
that's
convention.
Really cool. That's
in
really
Chicago.
cool that you did that.
Days of the Dead horror convention. It's like mid-November.
We're going to have shirts in November. November is when shirts are coming. I love Sanrio a lot. I love Hello Kitty. So whenever their Halloween stuff comes out, I go a little nuts, and it breaks my bank, but I can't help myself. And he doesn't help because he can't tell me no.
Yes, he was in the Titanic.
We were at Disney yesterday, and I was like, are you going to be mad if I buy these two big things?
We still haven't bought the Elvira book.
He was like, no. And I was like, you're supposed to be my voice of reason here, as I'm handing my card to the cashier. And he's like, I am your voice of reason. I'm your voice of reason of why you should buy it. And I was like, no, that's not how this is supposed to work. He's an enabler.
I am 100%. Oh, and check this out.
Yeah.
Our friends, the Caldies, told us about it. And this thing.
The weighted blanket.
This is a weighted blanket.
12 pounds? 15 pounds?
It's 12 pounds.
12 pounds.
So there's the wallpaper, and on the back it's just purple. But this thing is heavy as freaking heck.
Mm-hmm.
And 12 pounds of it's heavy. Tramp stamp, timestamp, 49 minutes, 40 seconds.
Frederick! Hi! Oh, you guys are going to be a Spooky Empire. You have to come by and say hi. Oh, you're going to be in a pair. Cool. Frederick Cooper.
Oh, yes.
I got the sweetest message from your lady love. And I said this. I think I told her to tell you hello for me too. I don't remember if I did. Hi. We love your art. It is so pretty.
Yes. Oh, we're going to start sharing. We got a bunch of. Oh, you guys are going to love it. Somebody asked about an O.J. Simpson location tour. I've been prepping for it. I'm hoping that we can get it done before we leave for the East Coast. If not, it'll happen in November. But we've been prepping and planning some things that have not been seen
Thank you
by anybody.
Sweet. We did not get to
Conti Sweet, thank you.
We did not get to meet Bill Paxton before he passed.
No.
Sadly. That would have been amazing.
I actively play the Evil Dead game. So when the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game comes, I'd love to play it.
I honestly don't have a solid opinion on Black Phone right now. I want to watch it again.
We have it.
Did we already buy it?
Yeah, we bought it.
Oh, son of a hoot. Son of a hoot.
If you've never been to a convention before, especially like Roger, do it.
You,
There's
James
so much fun.
Farr.
There's so much fun.
Thank you, dear. Check.
I know.
Highlighted and stuff. That's cool, man.
I think the 8th is whenever the new characters come, and then we leave on the 10th, so I'll be able to play it for a little bit. What did you say? Earlier I had anime hair?
No, you had like 80s goth hair.
My hair is so fluffy.
Like, it was doing this like thing where it fell in front of your face and stuff. And
I took a shower yesterday and I let it air dry.
He has thick hair.
And this is what I got. I woke up
He has naturally wavy hair, which he hates, so he tries to straighten it with the heat of his fingers.
I didn't straighten anything. I got out.
I said, with the heat of your fingers.
I did this.
Thank you, Darren.
When I got out of the shower, I didn't brush it. I just did this, and then it dried, and this is how I woke up. And I look like I'm I got a black shroud on my head.
Yeah. I don't know how to help you. My hair does this naturally, so
yeah, your hair turns green.
Straight ass hair. I have very thin hair.
I have Wayne hair from Wayne and Garth. Right on. Righteous.
Stella and PD Bulldogs. Hi guys, we love you. Considering doing an episode on Haunted Waverly Hills Sanatorium? Take care, big fan. Thank you, Stella and PD.
Yes and no. We at some point we will make it to Waverly Hills. I was there once in the past, years and years and years ago.
Weird, Kevin.
We will not be doing a ghost hunting video, but I would like to do a video exploring and talking about what's there. Talking about the ghost, but we're not going to do any ghost hunting.
Hi, Australia.
And the reason why I'm going to tell you this. I got Snape hair. I like it, Darkly Dan. I like it.
And when he wears a suit from the back, he's
I look like John Wick.
John Wick, that's what it is, yeah.
So here's the reason why we don't do any ghost hunting. You ready for it? Every ghost hunting show, every ghost hunting YouTube channel, every video they do, they find the most miraculous ghostly evidence every single time.
We're like, nah.
And we have worked in an actual place that has had I don't like swearing that much. Ready? We've had some crazy shit happen to us, to our faces, things thrown at us. We've seen things, and we're 100% believers. But we're not going to do a video where we go to a place and we go, yeah, that place was haunted as fuck. Did you see that? Did you see that? No. The only time that we would ever really get excited about stuff is if we caught a full body apparition. Screw sounds, screw orbs, screw shadows, screw this, screw whatever.
I don't do the orbs thing.
Yeah, people love it, and it's the suspense, and it's just checking it out.
We did the Lump Mansion.
But I like the idea of going into a place and talking about the actual history and the story of how the people died and standing where they died.
I literally grew up from like youngin' to my teens in a house that was like actually haunted, has a lot of history to it and stuff like that. And I don't like saying something is there when it's not.
Yeah.
Brent 1031 says, when you paint a picture of these places, I really appreciate it. Lets me get there without being there. Do not think it goes unnoticed. Thank you. See you on the East Coast. Much love. Thank you so much, Brent. Thank you, sweetheart.
And I'm not saying, 100% agree. Ghosts, we're believers in ghosts because of things that have happened to us.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe in ghosts, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Unless something happens to you directly, I don't expect you to believe.
Yeah.
But I'm not. We're never going to be a ghost hunting channel for that reason, which is funny because we get asked all the time.
So much.
Go ghost hunting. When's the next time you go ghost hunting?
And people try to suggest like haunted places for us to go and check out all the time because they're haunted, as if we're going to do paranormal stuff.
I have been, yeah.
And it's just that's not what we do.
And we may dabble in it here and there, but
I feel we used to.
But we won't be. We're not going to be a ghost hunting. We're not going to ever be a ghost hunting video, which is kind of funny because
a paranormal channel.
Most paranormal channels, for some reason, are the most popular things in the world, and I get it. It's that hype. It's that going to see it. But I don't care. I mean, I care, but like I'm not doing it. I don't want to do a ghost hunting video because it's going to be popular, and I'd much rather do what we're doing. They're very strict.
The Halloween Town in Burbank.
Yeah.
No film, no pictures are allowed in Halloween Town in Burbank. They are adamant against it. They do not allow it, and that's the only reason why we haven't done one.
Yeah. I went on a little rant about ghosts. I'm sorry.
It's a cute store. They don't allow it.
Yeah. We will go to Waverly Hills.
Stella and Petey.
And we'll talk about the history of the place, the dark history of the place, and we will say that people come here ghost hunting and people report this kind of stuff happening. But we're not going to turn the lights off, and all of a sudden you're going to see a night vision camera, and we're like, "Did you see that? Did you hear that?" I think the last one we did was like the graveyard at the Clown Motel.
Yeah, they were just pointing that out. Stella and Petey says, "Thank you for your honesty. We only want the real deal. Peace." And thank you for appreciating that we don't do the what did I call it the other day? We don't do the shock and awe. We're not a shock and awe kind of channel. A lot of people do that like clickbaity kind of stuff, or oh my God, you won't believe this. Click on my video to watch, but wait until the end. We don't.
Hello, Diane. Diane is here.
Hi, Diane.
I saw her. She popped up. She said, "Hello, guys." She is off today. So she is joining us. She works a lot. So hello, Diane. Hopefully you and your family are doing well.
Bassin.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, another thing that I feel like I've talked about this in the past.
Well, thank you so much.
What I feel, okay, so we do our videos a certain way. It's on purpose, Gary. Right? So I watched a video today, a true crime video today.
Happy birthday, Beth.
Happy birthday. I watched a true crime video today. The video was all right, but there was a good 7 minutes where the YouTube content creator...
Did you hear that?
...did a voiceover. And I kid you not, I swear, they had to have been reading a Wikipedia page as the voiceover, because they were using words that I've never heard them ever say before.
I was going having them super gremlin, yes.
So we try really hard not to do voiceovers because our videos are there in the moment. Thank you, Beth. But also, when you watch our videos, we don't bog you down with at 7:44 p.m. The sky was clear, which was the perfect time for the murder on July 12th, 1979. Because we try to film our videos in such a way where you feel like you were there. Like if you came to LA.
Oh, thank you, Ricky.
If you came to LA and you went up to the plot of land where Sharon Tate was killed, you wouldn't be standing out front of the gates going, well, in 1969 at 4:00 in the morning, the two police officers, you wouldn't be thinking that.
Some people might.
You, more than likely, you'd be standing there going, fuck.
That's more of a television thing.
This happened here.
They need you to stay on that channel, and they need to draw it out for a half an hour length.
But it bores the crap out of me. Sean,
Ricky says, I love the content you guys create. I always look forward to new posts. Thank you so much,
thank you, Ricky.
Thank you so much. Sean! I cannot say Sean without going Shaun of the Dead. Sean! That movie's like 20 years old now, and I can't let it go. Sean!
We're not going to change anything about our videos. We're always experimenting with cameras and angles and editing.
Like a lot finer things in life.
But I absolutely hate voiceovers. I hate them, and I try not to do them. And we do not read from Wikipedia pages. I want you to feel.
Ooh, The Last Wind Shutter. I like that movie.
I want you to feel like you are the one that's visiting. That's it. How do you donate money? You can do super chats. They're in the description of all of our videos, including this one. You will find PayPal and I think I don't know if there's a Venmo. There's another one there. There's PayPal. We have a store, but everything is shut down until the end of November. You can order a.
Hello, Australia.
There's so many different ways. It's in the description of all of our videos. But thank you for asking. Don't ever feel like you have to. I hate talking about it. Always take care of yourself first and your family. And if you want, it's greatly appreciated.
Man, my font is so tiny on my tablet. I'm just like, wow. I haven't seen the invitation yet. I'm really excited to see that one. Thank you, Sean.
And another thing that we won't do, and I'm very adamant about this one. Any video that you see on our channel is either myself or Jessica and I actually visiting the place.
Yeah.
We don't use footage from anybody else, whether it's a friend or fellow YouTube content creators. Everything that you see on our channel is video that we shot.
Zook.
Or like news broadcasting
Love
stuff.
the channel. Wishing you all a happy Grimm Life Halloween from Austin, Texas. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Zook. Austin, Texas is fun. Hey, Switzerland
Marco.
are greeting. Friendly greetings and thank you. Marco, hello, Marco.
Thank you, Marco.
Happy Halloween.
And hello, Switzerland. I feel like I'm always kind of like announcing the Olympics.
David and Luke
And
says,
today,
what do you think of Hocus Pocus 2? It's a very good question, my friend.
that we can't say until the 26th.
We are really excited for when it comes out. That's all we're going to say. We'll talk about it when it comes out.
We
How
don't
about
have as many
Pennsylvania?
Halloween props as we would like. We started out with a lot. We've gotten rid of a lot. I do like Skinny Puppy. Skinny Puppy. I grew up on Skinny Puppy.
I saw them in concert in Atlanta, and it was
toured
amazing.
them for a little while. Made friends, joined their tour for a part of it, up through a couple of states. Great bunch of guys. Great bunch of people. We don't collect as much as we used to because we're small on space.
We need a house.
We did a house. We finally moved into a 2-bedroom. The second bedroom, which is really freaking small, got turned into the office, and it's still way too small. Okay, Ross, thanks so much, hon. I'll find it.
That makes me happy, Allison.
Hopefully. It gets really bogged down. Sometimes I can't see who's followed. Leave a comment or something if you like on one of the most recent posts. That way I can go back and find you later.
Thomas, we are planning on going to the Buffalo Bills house because they have a new thing called they have a well experience. We were talking with the owner, Chris Rowan. He's an awesome friend. If you guys haven't checked it out, Buffalo Bills house in Perryopolis, Pennsylvania, just outside of Pittsburgh. We are planning on going back and spending the night. Don't know the date just yet. We're going to start posting about it too. So keep an eye out for that. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, check it out.
Hello, El Paso. Seen a few people asking how long did it take to get the vampire makeup on, or how long did it take to get the vampire makeup off. From their most recent video of doing the vampire makeup at Mud, it took roughly 6 hours to apply, and it took maybe half an hour to get it off.
Contu Sweet, you both are awesome. Thanks for the Natural Born Killers vid. 666
so
Highway
welcome.
and Gallup in 491 saying
Gallup
hi
is
from
so
Farmington,
gorgeous.
New Mexico.
Thank you, Contu Sweets. Gallup is so gorgeous.
Somebody asked if we have any plans to do the Stranger Things filming locations. We love the TV show Stranger Things. I really have no interest in visiting the Stranger Things filming locations. I love it. I love it. I've been there I lived in Atlanta for quite a few years, and I visited the filming locations. I've seen the filming locations countless times.
Not yet, Darren.
But Stranger Things is one of those things where, to me, I can't watch the filming location videos anymore because they've been kind of like beaten to death. So I'm not ready to. I'm not itching to go out and see them anytime soon. They're not on my radar at all.
No, it's just, yeah, maybe I am getting a little tired. I don't think I'm tired. I don't feel tired, but the font is so tiny, and I'm like looking directly at a light, so it gets a little hard on the eyes after a minute.
Good night, Amanda.
Took about half an hour to remove it, maybe 45 minutes at the maximum to remove the makeup because they were in high gear to get it applied, and once everything was said and done, they were even more in high gear to get it removed. Yeah, and they have all professional products to do the application and removal. So the removal went pretty fast because you're just taking stuff to it. Applying it is what takes so long.
Somebody asked if we are Kiefer, or have we ever met Kiefer Sutherland or Jason Patrick? We have not met either one of them, but we are going to be at a convention with Jason Patrick in October, who played Michael in the original, in the movie The Lost Boys, the original movie. There's another one coming out, and there's also like part 2 and part 3. We also, we collect posters. We have an original Lost Boys movie poster that we're going to get Michael to sign, and then hopefully the other cast members. Yes, we are a fan of the X-Files. The X-Files were amazing. That was one of those shows that I watched with friends when it aired, and originally aired on Fox.
We like the idea of filming abandoned places, but finding them and
legally getting into them.
Yeah, most of these places you have to fence jump or trespass on the property, like get in through a broken gate or a broken fence or something like that. And
you're welcome.
You know Fox how Mulder. Much we're against that. We're just so very much against trespassing.
Thank you, Benjamin. It was From Dusk to Dawn was one of those filming locations I've been wanting to do for a while, and then the day that I decided to do it was like extraordinarily hot.
Yeah.
Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? Ooh, both are good. I'm gonna say Goosebumps. Big R.L. Stein fan.
But the stuff that they've come out with, movie-wise, for Are You Afraid of the Dark, it has been phenomenal. But the movies that came out for Goosebumps have been amazing. Chris M, hello from Chicago.
See you in November, Chris.
See you in November, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Would you do the It movie filming locations? Yes. And maybe this is old age talking, but when we start doing these filming location videos, lately I've been wanting to get all gimmicky. Like, let's dress as the characters, or let's put on face paint and do these locations in like funny little ways. So they are kind of gimmicky. I think they're kind of fun. As fans of the movie, going to these places, it's kind of cool.
I mean,
so expect some of that in the near future.
I always plan on like presenting some kind of a character to a lot of the locations we go to, but let me tell you that we don't have time. Like when we leave our hotel by 6 a.m. sometimes in the morning to go drive somewhere, you have to either dress in character and doing the makeup in the car, which sometimes that'll work, but oftentimes it's just really tiring. So I never end up getting to be the characters that I want to be when we do a lot of the videos. But I'm right there with you guys. Like if we had all the time in the world to go visiting these places, if we had like a production team behind us or something like that, probably I would attempt to do that even more. But
that's I got this like this. This little curve. I hate that little curve.
I would plan, because you're also like, you only have so much room in the car, and if you're on the road for a month, right?
She's eating a hot dog taco.
You really don't have space in your luggage for a costume you're going to wear for 20 minutes. You really get bare bones down to what you bring, and I end up bringing a lot of things that I wear that I can wear on multiple days because you can't fit it. My dresses and stuff are big.
We did love the movie
Nope.
Nope,
A lot of space.
Michaela. Nope was pretty darn good.
I would definitely meet
Hello,
Jack Nicholson.
Romania.
He's from so many things. Hello, Romania. Hello, Transylvania. Hello.
Glad you found us.
Hello, sweetheart. That's awesome.
Michael, I love your long hair. Never cut it. Let it grow. I'm going to grow it down to my feet. I want my hair to be my socks. I'm just kidding.
Contacts don't feel very strange. I have a lot of them, actually. A lot. I have so many that I haven't even opened a handful of them yet. I should do videos on that.
So, okay. Who here has
South Africa.
Who here has an A&W root beer restaurant in their town?
Oh God, that's far and few in between.
Right?
We love the original Liquor Man.
Say yes or no. Let the chat room light up, or me or I do, whatever. Let us know. I am the king of.
They're really rare. Wow, look at all those.
So A&W root beer. Sometimes you find them connected to Taco Bell or Kentucky Fried Chicken. And this is why I say this. I am the king of missed opportunities for businesses.
Okay.
How many times, Jessica, do we?
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like
he's really good at marketing.
I'll come up with these marketing ideas. A&W root beer for Halloween should have a "We all float down here" root beer float. We all float.
They should.
How cool would that be?
Yeah. That would be amazing. But I think the issue with that is like you have to partner with people and then get stuff made. But you know what? If Baskin Robbins can do it,
right?
Then A&W can do it.
Reach out to Warner Brothers A&W and rename for the Halloween season your root beer floats, like the Georgie float, like we all float down here.
And you could buy like a specialty cup or something.
Yeah, and the straw is like red, like the balloon.
Yeah,
you know, like
with a little balloon on it, maybe like those sippers we get from Disney.
I love root beer and I love vanilla ice cream and I love Pennywise. I would go and get one right now if A&W root beer announced that they had a float.
We got all the stuff when Baskin Robbins did it.
Yep.
You know, we went on a hunt. It was cool. We've seen Black Phone. I haven't given my opinion on it because I want to see it again because I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to, and I think that's because of a lot of the stuff I was seeing in the media.
Thank you, JMC, Claudia, and one.
I just want to see it again. Darkwing.
So, Michael and Jessica, are you guys going to see the final Halloween Ends movie? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that Laurie Strong is finally going to kill Michael? Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen to Michael Myers.
No idea.
You ready? This is what's going to happen to that famed Michael Myers. Ready? Picture this. The very last scene of the movie, Michael Myers takes his mask and pulls it over his face. And there's Mike Myers going, "Yeah, baby." And it's the end. Cut the credits. So I Married an Axe Murderer is one of the greatest movies ever made. And then Laurie's going to go. And then John Carpenter's going to go, cha-ching. And then it's the end.
You're such a nerd. I love it.
I am 100% a nerd.
Thank you, dear.
Yes, the Trilogy of Terror is a great movie, my friend.
Ooh, my back.
Thoughts on the new Hellraiser launching soon? So we had a chance to see the new Hellraiser a couple months ago, but we actually were out of town when we got the invitation to see the new Hellraiser movie. And I'm excited about it because I love I love Clive Barker's work and I love the story of the Hellbound Heart and all that jazz. Yeah. I think it's cool that they are going that Pinhead is now a female. Because if I remember correctly, like in the book, like
She was androgynous.
It was very androgynous. There was really no male presence or female presence. It was just.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah.
I think there's a running theme in a lot of Clive Barker's books where a lot of the supernatural-ish monsters or characters or whatever you want to call them are both sexes. So they're neither male nor female, but they're in fact literally both. But Pinhead was originally just, I think, supposed to be very effeminate in the book, but I don't know specifically female. I don't think they ever give a sex in the book, but was very effeminate. Yeah. So, but so people are going to be mad. People are going to be mad. They can be mad. You know, it's okay to have something new while still respecting the original movie and still respecting the original book that the movie didn't go off of directly. And now I'm just happy they're making stuff, you know? Yeah. I'm just happy. Thank you, Duran. I'm just happy. So glad that we can help you guys have a brighter day. Like Linda says, you guys are great. Your videos always brighten my day. We get a lot of videos like that, thanking us for helping people through tough times, either in their life or just relaxing after work. And it really means a lot that we can bring that kind of comfort and entertainment to you, because we think about you when we go filming.
User,
you know?
I'm guessing you are a spam, a Google user, because you keep asking that same question. I've answered a couple of times, really. So,
timeout.
It is what it is. Honkity honk, honk, honk. There is an A&W in Mentone.
What? There was a burn from Bob. I didn't see a burn from Bob.
Thank you, Diane, for saying that.
We had met the Kyoto brothers.
We used to go all the time when we lived in Florida.
Where?
To A&W, because it was right down there in down by Morton Manor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they have a little corner shop. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I grew up with one down the street from me in St. Charles. I don't know if it's still there.
We have a pretty freaking amazing Killer Clowns from Outer Space poster signed by the Kyoto brothers and the entire cast, as well as John Massari.
We were just talking about that, Duran, when your super chat came through. If we were excited for the Exorcist. I'm sorry, I misread the movie title. Are we excited for the new Exorcist movie? There's a new Exorcist movie?
I have no clue.
I know there's supposed to be a series.
Well, there was a series. Now, correct me. And enlighten me. Educate us. Did they say a new Exorcist movie is coming at some point, and they're going to be filming it, or did they already film it, and is there a trailer out?
I haven't heard anything about it. Series is all I've heard about. Austin says, I just subscribed and I absolutely love your movie location tours. You guys are so informative and detailed with the history behind them. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Austin.
Well, thank you, Austin.
2023. The new movie is based off the old one. Okay. I'm going to look that up. Thank you.
But did they film it? Is it already in production, or did they announce it?
It's a direct sequel to the original film.
Unless the movie is done, I don't trust it, because you saw what happened to Batgirl halfway through, and they're like, they get rid of it.
That was a weird takeover.
Well, I mean, you just never know. I mean, of course, I'd love a new Exorcist movie. I love religious horror, and I would love it even if it sucks. I love movies that suck.
Been filmed already,
cool.
So they're probably in editing stages.
Awesome.
Post-production.
Tramp stamp, Diane.
I'm surprised we haven't heard about that. Now I'm happy that you asked if we were excited about it.
1 hour, 18 minutes, and 10 seconds, Diane. And you know, I can kind of go for an A&W right now.
Why do you have to say it?
I want a burger and a float.
That's too much.
But it's a Saturday night, which means all the crazy people in Hollywood are out. We have burgers in the freezer. We can cook up a burger.
It's not the same.
We can run down to we're gonna pause the movie, guys, and we're gonna go down to the In-N-Out Burger here in Hollywood. We'll be right back. Just hold your horses. Cool. Extended bathroom break. I'm just kidding.
It's been announced that it's being released by the same company that remade Halloween. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I'm very excited now.
Cooking live stream.
We're actually really excited about the Killer Clowns game that's coming out. We gotta we saw the trailer for the gameplay, and it actually looks really sweet. Thank you, Robert. Hi, honey.
Hello, Grimmly couple of the internet. Never heard of it. What's the internet? Long time since I said hi. I know, right? It's been a while, Robert.
Dude, I can't do In-N-Out Burger anymore because they're way too salty, and it makes my blood pressure go crazy.
Yeah, we stopped doing the In-N-Out because it's so salty.
That's my sad face.
All right. If you've had the pleasure of going to an In-N-Out Burger, what do you get? What do you get at In-N-Out? Me personally, I like the Flying Dutchman. I usually get like 2 Flying Dutchmans and a.
The stories have been kind of for me.
And a root beer. What do you get from In-N-Out Burger?
I generally get the double, no sauce.
The double
no
toil
cheese.
trouble.
Yeah, no sauce, no cheese, regular onions, not grilled, with a fountain drink. And I usually go for Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Because I have a lot of digestion issues, so I have to get my food pretty freaking bland
duck
and
milk.
stuff. And, yeah. Oh, thank you, Gigi.
Protein style burger. See, there's so many awesome things.
He loves the Flying Dutchman.
I love the Flying Dutchman because it's just, and it's weird because depending on where you are, like in Texas, they do the Flying Dutchmans different there than they do here in California. So the Flying Dutchmans here, at least the ones we've been, there's a hamburger patty, there's cheese, and there's a hamburger patty. In Texas, every time we get one in Texas, there's a hamburger patty, there's cheese, there's a hamburger patty, and then there's cheese on top. So I don't know, but it's weird. They change all the time.
You know what's the most surprising thing that I can't eat as I've gotten older because of my stupid digestion?
What's that?
Apples.
But you can eat a frog.
But I can eat a frog. Yeah. No, my stomach really has not been tolerating any acidity. Okay, growing up, red delicious apples, especially if I ate the skin, so the skin was probably the issue, would give me like heartburn kind of feeling. And I just blew it off and I'd skin them and eat them and, a little discomfort. It was fine. And I've been eating the sweeter apples and those have been okay. But I tried to have some recently and any apple I've had has given me freaking heartburn. I used to eat so many apples.
So Brent says, have you ever heard of, Hexenkopf in PA? The curses hexes still worry people to this day. From the area, so-called witches were hung there and the loved ones for being a part of it. Never heard of it, Brent. Never heard of it. Huh. What part of PA? Because, I grew up in the western PA, southwest PA, Pittsburgh. And I'd never heard of anything like that. If it's over on like the East Coast or like over in like Amish country, like central PA, it's probably why I never heard of it. They get a little weird over there.
I ate Fuji for the longest time, and then I switched to ones that were sweeter than Fuji. A honey crisp. And just lately, any apples have given me heartburn. And I'm one of those people that, like, if I can't eat it naturally, I'm not going to take something so that I can eat it. Like, I don't want to have to rely on antacids, or any kind of a tablet so that I could eat something. I just rather cut that out of my diet. What was my favorite food besides frogs? Potatoes.
Yeah, anything potatoes.
Anything potato, anything rice. I love rice, all kinds of rice. That's always been my favorite thing. And jasmine rice is amazing on the stomach, and I've always had a sensitive stomach.
Sorry.
And potatoes, anything, really. Potatoes, anything. Rice, anything.
What are my foods?
Always makes me really happy. Cookies.
Cookies. I like cookies. Dang it. No. Okay.
Macaroni and cheese.
No.
Why asparagus?
I like all kinds of things. I get a little adventurous, but no frogs. So
I don't know what your favorite is because you never really have a favorite.
I like animal crackers.
Well, yeah, but cookies.
Like Walmart animal crackers, like the ones that you get in a bag, or like the bear.
The red ones.
I like taking the animal crackers, no frosting. So okay, the animal crackers that you get in the bear from Walmart taste better and last longer than the animal crackers that you get in the bear from Target. They're two completely different companies, same packaging, but two completely different ones. The best ones to get are from Walmart. No icing.
What he eats his animal crackers with?
What?
guacamole.
I love dipping them in
hummus.
guacamole. Oh,
okay.
For the love of
Here's
God.
the thing about the mac and cheese, though. This is oatmeal cookies. Harold knows
cookies.
it. Michael doesn't just eat mac and cheese. I do because I'm a very plain eater. Michael has to put barbecue sauce in it, raw onions,
fresh garlic.
Yeah. Like he's one of those people.
If it's like ramen noodles or rice, and like you make a bowl of rice, you make rice, and you put like some cooked chicken in it or something.
Thank you, Ross.
I will put that, and then it's like gourmet, right? So I'll have like rice, chicken, or macaroni and cheese. I'll put Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce in it, fresh onions.
I can't do hot dogs.
And cold onions, not cooked, but like fresh onions.
I love brats.
And a scoop, like a tablespoon or whatever, a teaspoon of fresh garlic. I love fresh garlic, and I put them in there. Mix them all up. Yeah.
I was not agreeing. I just know how you eat it. And he pretty much has like ranch dressing with everything. If it's not ranch dressing, it's barbecue sauce.
Yeah. I'm a dipper. I like to dip.
Yeah. And I eat things very plain or dry. Very plain, very dry. Yeah. I had garlic fries at the pier the other night, and they wrecked me, man. They destroyed me.
We're not even going to get into that. We're just going to say we now have. Yeah.
Thank you, Alexandra.
We all right. Yeah. Alexandra. Thank you very much, Alexandra.
Y'all making me hungry. It's 1 a.m. I'm sorry.
I'm freaking starving,
I'm hungry
man.
now too.
I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry.
My hubby loves green Tabasco on his mac and cheese.
Hungry.
So, okay. I don't know where my obsession with fancy mac and cheese happened.
That is a mad compliment,
but
Linda.
happened.
Did you see that one?
No.
Michael, I think you'd be a good host for Unsolved Mysteries. I like your storytelling.
My word.
Right?
That's still my
one.
Heart. Like, yeah. I would, man.
We should do a dinner stream.
A what? A dinner stream? Shoot.
You know what? Our house is such a mess. We can never like clean it out enough to like walk you guys through it. It's terrible.
Maybe like I don't know when Robert Stack when his birthday is or his death day.
Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. I could not agree with that. Unfortunately.
How dare you, Johnny Trouble?
We've had both.
Trouble's in your name.
We've had
That's
both.
why you said that.
But you know what? I Whataburger was fine, but it was so tasteless for being a fat burger. And then In-N-Out burger is salty as shit. I can't have it anymore because it makes my blood pressure crazy. Who has our favorite burgers? Do we even have one anymore? Thank you, Alexandra.
I don't remember the last time I really had a burger.
Like we don't go anywhere specific to get burgers anymore.
I like going to
Bob's Big Boys.
Bob's Big Boy
yeah.
for burgers.
Yeah. Or we go to Cantor's.
Yeah.
Which, even
I still have not eaten at Tommy's.
I said Five Guys burgers were really good, but dang, you.
So what I was saying earlier is I'm not sure when. I have to look it up. I'm sure somebody can like say when, but maybe for Robert Stack's like anniversary of his death date, like whenever he died, like the anniversary, we should do a video like Unsolved Mysteries.
Aww.
But it's like we'll do this thing. We'll go to the Pasadena City Hall where they filmed. We did a video there, and I'll get like a brown detective's jacket, and I'll walk out and I'll be like, today on Grimm Life Mysteries.
I like
and we'll do this thing like a nod to Robert Stack. I like that. Grimm Life Mysteries.
Like if I go, okay, so if I'm going
January 13th is his birthday.
I get something different depending on what fast food place I go through. Like if it's Burger King, I get the Impossible Burger. Brent, near Easton, PA, he says, but in Williams Township, respectively. A ton of history in that area.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you. 10/31, Halloween.
White Castles will destroy you. They're so delicious, but they will take you out. It's like a 50-50 chance that like you're going to eat a White Castle and not have like severe indigestion and like camp out in the bathroom for the rest of the night.
JT23, thank you for saying this. I'm going to read it. There is nobody on YouTube that has such great commentary and video production skills Great photography. You guys are so underappreciated. Just wanted to
thank
show my
you.
support for you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to read that because I want to say thank you for taking the time to say that. We put a lot into our channel aside from just turning on a camera and going, look at that over there. Even though a lot of times I say, would you look at that? How freaking cool is that? Do you see that? Would you look at that?
I don't
Check this out. I say it all the time. But a lot goes into our videos. So that means a lot.
I said I don't like Italian food. That's not true. I cannot have really any sauces because of the dairy. It will just kill me. I can't have even a little bit of dairy. It's murder.
Yes, Roger, we are coming to Canada. We're talking to some people.
And I'm not a fan of tomato sauces, so really Italian is out for me unless I'm just eating dry ass noodles. I occasionally will crave some spaghetti with meat in it, but that's few and far in between. Oh, thank you, Rahul.
We went to
lasagna.
Oh, quick heads up. Ross, thank you. Yes. Somebody has asked, a couple of people have asked if we're excited about the new Monsters movie. I am stupidly excited for the new Monsters movie. I think it's going to be so bad, it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be so awesome that it's going to be bad. Like, I love everything about the Monsters movie. And I love the Monsters. And I think Rob Zombie is perfect for it. I'm stupidly excited. You can't change my mind about any of it. With that being said, yay. The other day, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. We're never going to go back again.
So terrible. Would you like
Sorry
to see my impression of a snake?
Oh, God, here we go. TikTok snake. Thank you, Christina.
Who is this coming into my home?
TikTok snake.
It lives in my head rent free, and I do it all the time, especially when I'm home by myself. Who is this coming into my home?
My favorite Rob Zombie movie is Lords of Salem. I freaking love that movie. I love everything about it. The atmosphere of Lords of Salem. That's my favorite. So there may or may not be a Lords of Salem video coming. Ooh, if you haven't seen it, watch it and get ready.
Hi, Brian,
because it's awesome.
Island. Hi, dear. Thank you.
ANWP. Thank you.
I have a striped sweater that I can wear.
Bird Offerings is awesome. Yep. And we got face paint.
we do.
Yeah. And we don't ready for this? We have a black and white striped sweater, and we have black and white face paint. We don't have a wig, but we can go to the Dollar Tree, which she absolutely loves, and buy a mop. You're so going to put a mop on your head.
I will not.
Yeah, you're going to have a mop, like a little stringly mop on your head, like Sherry Moon Zombie.
I'm just going to be the green version of that. That's all.
No, you're going to have the mop. You can put it on for the very beginning, and then you got to say, I ain't wearing this, and then throw it at the camera.
Hey, Taz, your videos are perfect. What's your favorite horror comedy movie?
What kind of question is that? Taz? What are you saying? A horror movie and a comedy movie, or is it a horror comedy?
I would say horror comedy.
Horror comedy.
And for me,
horror
Tucker
comedy.
versus Evil is pretty funny.
I'm gonna say the movie Poltergeist, the original one with Toby Hooper. That movie, I was just laughing so hard. The one scene where the mothers go and swimming with those corpses. Come on. Nothing gets funnier than those flotation devices. Oh, and the clown. I love clowns. I was laughing, and man, Poltergeist is such a gas.
Anyway, hi Guatemala. Thank you so much. Dracula Dead and Loving It was amazing. Amazing. Wrong me.
Right?
Yeah. God, there's so many good ones, and I'm blanking. Completely spacing on that one, but yes, Dead and Loving is really good. I don't know. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
I'm not excited about the Jeepers Creepers movie. I'm not.
I'm not either.
I like the first one and only the first one, and then the second one was okay.
I couldn't stand it after I liked the second one. The third one was so bad.
Timestamp. Thank you, Shannon. 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 35 seconds.
We've made it to the tassels.
Yeah.
The titty tassels. Oh, there they go. They're twirling. Her boobs are twerking. Twerking titties. Is that a thing? It is now.
Lords of Salem is coming. Let me just say that. Lords of Salem is happening. Some big plans for that puppy. It was filmed in Salem as well as here in Los Angeles.
Whee! There it is.
I bet it's cool to be told you look like Jim Carrey. I actually get...
She stayed so skinny her whole life.
Yeah, she still looks amazing.
Yeah, she really does. She's fit.
I get Jim Carrey a lot. Like,
I got
all
chunky.
the time. What?
What? I said I got chunky.
No.
Uh-huh.
We bought cookies. I bought cookies today from Target.
They're terrible.
And we took 2 packages of cookies, right? We took one of each and we said, let's give it a try because they're pumpkin spice. We each took a bite and we're tossing these. We
they were terrible.
Let's not.
But it's not really
let's just give
them
them the homeless.
Okay.
They're not in the trash can.
How did you guys meet and befriend Sean Clark?
We became friends because we go to a lot of the same conventions.
Mm-hmm.
We met Sean through a convention because of a convention at a convention, and we hang out, we chit chat. I talk to him quite often. Yeah, Sean's a good guy.
I like him, and his little dog too.
He's got a couple of little doggies.
Are there? No, I know he has the little wiener dog.
Yeah.
What is it? Are the other breeds? Are they all
wiener
small?
dogs? Yeah.
Are they all wiener dogs?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's a wiener dog kind of guy. He likes wiener dogs. Only wiener dogs.
No, because they passed. His doggy died. Yeah. So we got a new one.
All right, guys. It is that time. That time to say farewell. Adieu. Au revoir. Or as puppies say, ruff ruff. Goodbye. Toodaloo. TTFN.
Brent, what kind of music do you guys dig? We listen to a lot of stuff.
Yes.
That's a really big answer.
Listen to a lot. Like I would like to say that we have a certain genre that we stick to, but we listen to everything. Mm-hmm. And I kid you not, from the Encanto soundtrack from Disney to 1930s and 40s jazz to Elvis to Blackpink, Rockabilly, Ariana Grande, Doja Cat. Like, we listen to a lot of stuff, whatever suits our fancy.
Yeah,
whatever suits our
Type O
fancy.
Negative and Depeche Mode are some of my long loves, and Skinny Puppy. And
if it's got a
industrial old goth music,
and you can have fun
Ghost,
with it,
I love Ghost.
Then we like it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah Davies, you're amazing. You all are amazing. Thank you for taking the time to join us on this Saturday night. Getting close to Halloween. I'm not sure.
No way. I'm tired.
When the next Grimm Up All Night is going to be, because we are hitting the road for from September 10th to about October 25th, 26th. We are booked solid with things to do all the way up until mid-November, which is Days of the Dead in Chicago.
Jeremy wants to know, from what you know of Halloween and so far, yay or nay?
From what we know of Halloween, yay.
Yay.
I'm excited for it.
All right, no more questions.
I even like the Halloween movie with Busta Rhymes.
Love only.
I just love the Halloween movie.
I thought it fit the era. It completely fit the era.
Oh, it was horrible.
But it fit the era.
It was horrible.
Everything from that era was bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it fit the era.
I love bad movies. I love good movies. I think they coincide and they make... It's a story. It's a story.
Yeah.
With that being said, TTFN.
We love you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Till next time, scare a family member. Walk up to him and be like, boo.
Happy Halloween.
TTFN. We love you guys. Have a good night.